Hi, it's Ian from Forward Cycling. This is build number 36. It's a Forwards X gravel race bike. It's finished in chalk grey with black graphics. I'll give you a tour around and show you the rough specification of it so you can get an idea whether it's right for you or not. So it's finished, as I said, in chalk grey. It's a pastel colour. If you've seen Nardo grey, which is the same as my race bike, or the colour my race bike's done, it's very similar but lighter. So it's a pastel grey, finished in black graphics. The graphics are stenciled on. The paintwork is done by Stuart at UI Customs here in the UK. That's the top graphic. So it's got an X on the top tube. It has forwards on the down tube. Has a small Union Jack on the back of the seat tube, and then build number on the inside of the chainstay. This is obviously build 36. Try and get that to focus for you. So other details of the frame. It has blanking plate where the front mech hanger would go. The bike is supplied with a front mech hanger if you wanted to use a chain guide for the front one-by system. As with all of our bikes, we fit shield as standard. We wouldn't expect you to have to put protective coatings on the frame to protect it. So it has the chainstay protection, which is the full length of chainstay protection, with an additional piece at the back to give you a bit more protection at the back in case it was to catch the frame. And then we also put small bits of shield inside the frame where the brake caliper bolts go through, and that's just to stop the rotor chafing the frame when you're changing wheels, etc. if you have a puncture or just generally changing your wheels over. We do the same inside the front forks, same location, just stops it getting scratched there. And then we also have the shield underneath the down tube all the way down there, right down to the bottom, just down to here, and that stops the underside of that tube getting damaged by stones and stuff kicking up. Just give you a quick view of the paintwork there. Absolutely meticulous finish. Stuart is a mastermind at paint. Okay, so group set wise, this has got the full GRX 810/815 Di2 group set on it. 1x chain set. This is a 42 tooth, 110 length. Can change the length out if you require it. So if you want us to put a longer chain set on to fit your particular needs, we can do that. That's not a problem at all. Frame size, by the way, on this in stock bike is a 49 centimetre. Don't let that confuse you. It's a more compact frame, as you can see. So it's a compact frame measurement. So it comes up about a 56 centimetre if you were going to do a comparison between more traditional frame size, but the geometry is all on the website, so just check that out. It's the same size I ride. I ride a 56 GR20, and then I ride a 49 centimetre X to give you a good idea. Carrying on from that group set, well, first of all, Maxxis bottom brackets are standard. You're probably getting bored of me saying that now. So Maxxis bottom bracket with a 24-37 bearing. Bearings can be changed easily when the bottom bracket wears out. You don't have to change the cartridge, just pop the bearings out and then you can get that updated at minimal cost. Di2 rear mechanism on this one. So we've got the GRX Di2 mech. It's got an 11-speed XT cassette, and this one's spec'd with an 1142. It's a 701 Ultegra chain as standard, same as the XT chain. That's what comes as standard on that particular bike. Di2 shifters, GRX Di2 shifters there, the 815s. This particular one we've mapped so that the shifting is the same on the right hand side and the left hand side, so your up and down shift, but that can be mapped according to what the customer wants. The X is actually an integrated frame, so the cables go inside We've built it as sort of more semi-integrated, so it doesn't go through the cockpit, it doesn't go through the whole stem. I built it this way and I've designed them this way, the build specs, because I prefer having the loops outside of the stem. The harsh angles inside the stem I wasn't so keen on, so we've just done it like this. So we use the Dedda Superbox stem, and that achieves the input for the cables to go down into the frame. So the cables will go in through here and then drop down in through the headset. That's how that goes. Don't panic about this chimney here. I know it doesn't look very good. We've left it on because this has not got an owner yet. So because this bike doesn't have an owner, I don't know how high they want the front end. So I've left the whole steerer tube on, and then we'll cut that down according to the customer's needs. So that wouldn't look like that. It certainly doesn't look like that on my bike. Handlebars, we have updated the specification of this bike now, and we use the we're very happy with these bars. We use it on all of the other gravel bikes. So these are the Pro Discover bars, and you can have this in a 20 or a 12. For this particular build, we've put a 12 flare on it, and it's a 42 width with 12 flare. Little details like the bar tape, as you'd imagine from us, is all finished with matching end. This is the 3B bar tape. It's the 3.5mm thick BHT 16 bar tape, and it's finished in a figure of 8 around the STI levers. It's got a Dedda headset in this. So it's got the Dedda headset to match. It's the DCR system that we use on this frame. This frame doesn't have any inputs for cables in the side, so it has to be that integrated version. Okay, the X has a integrated seat clamp, so that's just down there. Carbon seat post is standard with our bikes, 180 grams, and this one is spec'd with the Ergon SR Pro men's saddle. This is in a small medium on this stock bike. Wheels on this has got the gravel C35 carbon wheels. So as I said, top spec, and we've fitted the Maxxis Rambler tyres to this as well. So it's got Maxxis Rambler 700 by 40, and it's the 120 TPI. I think they're 414 grams from memory. So it's super lightweight. Of course, this is a race bike, so this is what I raced in a national gravel championships, well, my version of it. So there you go, hump wheels. Rotors, 160mm XTRs. So XTR rotors, we use XTR on all our builds because if you've read all the spiel, it's because we like the black finish of those rather than the XT, which stain. So there you go, so that's those rotors. GRX calipers, standard as part of the that group set. So they're all on there. So I'll just give you a quick run round it, see if I can pick up anything I've forgotten. If there is any other bits you want to know, just give me a shout. So there you go. So build number 36, forwards X gravel race bike. Thanks for watching.